Good evening, a respected chairperson, co-chairperson, faculty, and all who are present here. I, Rahul Dhingra, and my friend Vijay Kumar, pursuing BBA from IITM Janakpuri, are here to present our views on stress management in electronic environment. Stress is a condition of mental pressure for a person who is facing problems. It may have physical and emotional effects on us and can create positive or negative feeling. In a positive way, stress can help force us to action, result in new awareness and an exciting new perspective. In a negative way, stress can result in feeling of distract, rejection, anger and depression, which in turn can lead to frustration and also several health problems such as headaches, high blood pressure, heart diseases, etc. Technology is one of the biggest cause of changes in students because of different social media platform available. Due to this pandemic situation, youngest students in this critical phase faces lots of changes in their life, such as changes in their technology, physical growth, mental mature, etc. And also technology is one of the biggest cause of changes in students because of different types of social media platforms available. For instance, TikTok, which was banned by the Union Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Stress management importance. Managing stress helps us to regain control over our life instead of being consumed by the stress. Stress management helps in improving our productivity in a stressful situation. Stress management enables us to develop team, helps us to run the project smoothly. Also, stress management enables us to lead people in tough times. Electronic environment importance. Digital platform in learning environment. As we all know, in today's scenario, effective and efficient communication is very important for the success of our growth, our business, and an organization. Digitization in today's learning environment is assumed to be a game changer, which replaces old and traditional methods. As nowadays, students are not confined to textbooks, desks, classrooms, or schools, and not even the employees in an organization feel the need for a training with boards and chalks. Every other person has a gadget like mobile phone or computer and many etc. And with the help of gadgets, we have an access to the internet. Ultimately, digitized uh, learning helps in reducing the cost. It is easier and faster to set up and provide tremendous access and also saves our time. Kinds of stress. Acute stress. This is a type of stress which demands the body's immediate reaction to a new challenge or a demand. It can not always be in a negative form, but can cause problems like post-traumatic stress disorder, episodic acute stress. This is the type of stress occurs mostly on those people who are often anxious, irritable, or short-tempered. It can be in negative form, and often people worry about small issues. Physical stress. It can occur from trauma due to injury, surgery, infection, fatigue, imbalance in hormones, etc. Psychological stress. This includes emotional stress from fears, frustration, sadness, anger, grief. It mainly refers to emotional and physiological reactions. Now, my friend Vijay will continue.
So good evening, everyone. Let's further continue. So types of stress with respect to student in e-environment. First, perpetual distraction. With the race in the technology, we are seeing perpetual attractions declining and converting into the perpetual distraction. As now, everyone, as even students, are busy in mobile phones, checking messaging constantly, and that beeping sounds all lead to perpetual distraction. And at the time when students are free, they play games and does not talk to their parents and won't discuss their happening. Second is dysregularity in sleeping pattern. Many of us, our phones at the bed times, the face of the students, it is more common. Either they study or read or explore new things and see what is happening around us because of the either they sleep at the day and time or wake up late at the time of school colleges we feel sleepy and unable to focus on our studies. Third is time stress. This is the most common stress in students which resolves around the time. Mostly our parents, teachers says that the task which has been allotted must be finished a given time frame, but most students does not implement it and studies at the time of frames of some students thinks late about their career to leads this to late thinking or work and students faces are times of stress. So now e-environment for students. So you can say the e-environment is related to the so many activities like online classes, e-resources, online examination, e-assessment, online MOOC courses, e-learning. So now the interpretations. During the COVID-19 pandemic, school and colleges are going online because of this student's environment converting into the electronical environment from physical, and it includes e-learning, online classes on the regular basis as in school and colleges. We have to follow online e-books, libraries, and we have to also given the online examinations in the universities. So now the recommendation and the suggestions. First is maintain a healthy diet. Maintain a healthy diet. Maintain a healthy diet lifestyle. We must need to keep our healthy eating habits, which have also result in a stress. We must eat the greeny leafy vegetables, fruits, enriched with the carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Also, must avoid the junk food and always carry tiffin box in the colleges and the school. So second is the exercise. Many colleges offer gym membership and physical fitness classes. Take advantage of these benefits. You must feel you are busy to fit in your exercise schedule. But if you think about in how many much time do you spend watching Netflix, keep one episode of your favorite show and use the time to go and exercise. Exercise can improve your mood and boost your energy. So third is get enough to sleep. It is very important to get sleep. Sleep freshness our mind, reduce stress and increase child mental and physical health. So everyone must sleep for at least 7 to 8 hours. So now the conclusions. Management of the stress at work means learning how many management situation differently. It is also means learning how to manage oneself and knowing one resources and making better use of one personal abilities. Knowing how to manage stress at work or in any professional or personal context depends not only on external situation but on your way of pursuing and understanding them. So they are the several links we took from the internet that we have to. So these are the resources from which we took help to make this research paper. So thank you. That's it from my side.